All right, everyone, get ready for this, because today we're taking a deep dive into the world of Carlos Vives, the 2024 Person of the Year.
Wow, what an honor.
Yeah, it's incredible, right? And we've got this really in-depth biography here. I'm already so hooked.
Oh, yeah, it's well-deserved, and there's just so much more to him than, just the popular songs.
Absolutely. I think many of you listening probably know his music, but this deep dive, it's all about understanding why he's so special, like what earned him this huge title.
Right.
So beyond the Grammys and everything, this bio really dives into how he's basically like a cultural ambassador for Colombia. I mean, what do you think makes his role so unique?
I think it's more than just representing the country, It's about embodying Colombia's spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Vibes. He doesn't shy away from really complex issues in his music.
Yeah.
Like you look at POTY2024, for example, it's a song that deals with things like displacement and poverty, and he's using his platform to start these really important conversations. I think that's what makes him a true ambassador. He's using his art to reflect and elevate.
That's super powerful. And speaking of elevating, we can't talk about Carlos Vives without talking about vallenato.
Oh, for sure.
His breakout album, Clásicos de la Provincia, is mentioned like everywhere as this game changer.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It really was.
Like how so?
Okay, so imagine traditional vallenato with its accordion and all the percussion. Often it was seen as kind of folksy, but Vives blends that with modern pop and even some rock elements.
Wow.
It was this fusion that nobody really expected, and it just captivated audiences all over the world.
Yeah, I bet for people who aren't very familiar with traditional vallenato, that fusion could be kind of confusing.
Yeah.
So what exactly did he change or bring in that made it so innovative?
Well, he brought in things like electric guitars, he introduced these more complex harmonies, and even experimented with faster tempos.
Oh, interesting.
Think about La Gota Fria. It's one of his biggest hits from that album. It's got that classic accordion, but then it also has this driving beat that makes you just want to move.
Yeah.
He took this very traditional genre and made it feel fresh and exciting and just global.
It's like he took something so rooted in tradition and just gave it wings to fly.
Exactly. And it wasn't just about the music itself. It was about showcasing Colombia's, cultural richness on a global stage.
Totally. And his success wasn't limited to just Colombia, right? I mean, he went on to collaborate with some of the biggest names in music globally.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And those collaborations, they were strategic, too.
Oh, interesting.
Working with people like Shakira, Ricky Martin, and Alejandro Sanz, he wasn't just trying to get hits.
No.
He was building bridges, fostering cultural exchange, and really putting Latin American music on the map.
I mean, think about La Bicicleta with Shakira.
Oh, such a good song.
It wasn't just a catchy song. It was a celebration of Colombian landscapes and sound.
Exactly. It became this global phenomenon and introduced Colombian culture to a whole new audience.
I love that song.
It's great. And what's really fascinating is that despite all this global success, Vives never lost sight of his roots,
Yeah.
And that's where his philanthropic work comes in, especially with his wife, Claudia Elena Vásquez.
Yeah, their foundation, Tras la Perla, it's mentioned quite a bit in this biography.
It is.
What makes their approach to philanthropy so unique, or like what makes it stand out?
It's not just about charity. It's about really like empowerment,
Oh.
They're focused on sustainable development in Vives' hometown of Santa Marta, and they're incredibly strategic about how they do it.
Interesting.
Claudia Elena, with her background as an engineer, she brings a very unique perspective.
Yeah, it sounds like they've really thought this through, combining their strengths to make a real impact.
Oh, absolutely. Like take their music programs, for example. They use traditional rhythms and storytelling to teach kids about their cultural heritage, and it builds this sense of identity and pride.
Wow.
It's not just about learning notes, it's about connecting with your roots.
That's brilliant. And they also have projects focused on environmental conservation too, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're doing really important work restoring ecosystems in the Sierra Nevada to Santa Marta.
Okay.
But again, it's not just about planting trees. It's about educating communities on how important it is to preserve their environment and then giving them the tools to actually do it.
So it's very hands-on.
Very hands-on, yeah.
It's clear that Vives' heart is deeply rooted in his community. But there's another aspect I think we need to touch on.
Okay.
The recent passing of his longtime accordionist and friend, Egidio Quadrado, it was a significant loss.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Egidio Quadrado was more than just an accordionist.
Yeah.
He was a master of the instrument and a crucial part of Vives' signature sound.
Right.
They had this incredible musical chemistry, this shared passion for pushing the boundaries of vallenato, but still honoring its traditions.
Their musical connection is undeniable, but I'm curious to kind of understand Cuadrado's influence on a deeper level.
Sure.
Can you give us an example of how his accordion style specifically shaped Vives's music?
Oh, well, think about the song Fruta Fresca.
Uh,
Cuadrado's accordion intro is so playful, so energetic, it instantly sets the tone for the whole song.
yeah.
And his ability to blend those traditional Colombian rhythms with these modern influences, it's a hallmark of Vives's sound, and Cuadrado played a huge part in shaping that.
Yeah, it makes you realize how so much of Vives's success was really a collaborative effort,
It was.
a testament to the power of shared passion and that musical synergy.
Exactly. Their partnership is a reminder that music is about so much more than just notes on a page.
Yeah.
It's about human connection and the stories we tell together.
I love that.
And those stories, like the legacy of Carlos Vives and Egidio Cuadrado, they continue to inspire long after the music fades.
It's amazing how their story really highlights the power of collaboration in music.
Absolutely. And speaking of stories, this biography really digs into Vives' early years. And, it's not the straight path you might expect.
Oh, yeah, you mean like his time as an actor?
Exactly.
That surprised me too.
Right. It's fascinating how he spent years acting before going, all in on music. It makes you wonder, did those experiences shape the musician he became?
It's like all those years on stage really honed his performance skills, his ability to connect with an audience.
Yeah.
Maybe acting gave him the confidence and the charisma that we see in his musical performances today.
It's certainly possible. And, it reminds us that sometimes those detours in life, they lead us to exactly where we need to be.
Yeah, it's also interesting to think about the fact that Vives was already in his 30s when he achieved mainstream musical success.
That's a great point. It really challenges the idea that musical stardom is only for the young.
Totally.
He proves that passion and perseverance can lead to success at any age.
And speaking of success, this bio goes deep into his global impact.
It does.
It's clear that he's more than just a Colombian star. He's a global phenomenon.
Absolutely. And it's not just about those catchy melodies. It's about cultural exchange and bridging divides.
Yeah, his collaborations are a perfect example of that.
They are.
Like his work with Ricky Martin on Canción Bonita.
Oh, yeah.
It's this beautiful blend of their styles,
Sure.
a celebration of their shared Latin American heritage.
Exactly. And then you have Roberto and Beso with Sebastian Yatra.
Oh, yeah.
Which introduced his music to a whole new generation.
It's like he's constantly finding ways to reach new audiences while staying true to his roots.
He is, and he does it without sacrificing his artistic integrity.
Right.
He's not afraid to experiment, but you can always hear that core vallenato influence in his music.
But it's not just about global reach. What's truly inspiring is how Vims leverages his platform to give back to his community.
His commitment to social responsibility is truly admirable.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Claudia Elena is a driving force behind their philanthropic efforts.
Absolutely.
Their foundation, Tras La Perla. It's more than just a charity. It's a model for sustainable development blending, music education, and environmental conservation.
What I find remarkable is how they involve the community every step of the way.
Oh, wow.
They empower local people to create positive change, and it fosters this sense of ownership and pride in their heritage.
That's what sets them apart.
It does.
They're not just donating money.
Yeah.
They're investing in people and their future.
And they're using music as a tool for social change,
Yeah.
Music programs aren't just about teaching kids instruments. They use traditional rhythms and storytelling to build confidence and a sense of belonging.
It's about connecting them to their culture and empowering them to become agents of change.
Exactly. And speaking of cultural connections, we've talked about Egidio Cuadrado's role in Vives' musical journey, but the bio highlights how their partnership went beyond the stage.
Yeah, it mentions that they were close friends,
They were.
which makes their musical bond even more special.
Absolutely. Their friendship is a testament to the power of shared passion and mutual respect.
For sure.
They challenged and inspired each other. They pushed the boundaries of vallenato together.
Yeah, their story reminds us that music is about so much more than just notes on a page.
It is.
It's about human connection and the stories we tell together.
And those stories, like the legacy of Carlos Vives and Egidio Cuadrado, they continue to inspire long after the music fades. It's remarkable how Vives' music has become like a soundtrack for Colombia's evolution.
You're right. It's like he's captured the essence of the country's transformation and shared it with the world.
He has.
His music reflects the changing social landscape, the hopes and dreams of a nation finding its voice.
And it's not just about reflecting the present, it's about shaping the future. That's what's so remarkable about his impact on younger generations.
Yeah, artists like Camilo and Marat, They're taking those vallenato influences and blending them with contemporary sounds, building on the foundation Vives laid.
They're expanding the boundaries of Colombian music even further, creating this incredible cycle of tradition and innovation.
And it all goes back to Vives and his unwavering passion for his culture.
He's not just an entertainer, he's a visionary, a leader who inspires through his music and his actions.
His story really resonates with me. It's a reminder that we can achieve great things when we combine talent with purpose and a deep love for our heritage.
And he shows us that success isn't just about personal gain, it's about using your platform to make a positive impact on the world.
Speaking of impact, there's one more story from the biography that I found incredibly moving.
Which one?
It talks about how Vives and Claudia Elena created a scholarship program in Egidio Cuadrado's name to support young, aspiring accordion players.
Oh, wow, that's incredible.
It's a beautiful way to honor his legacy and ensure that his passion for vallenato lives on through future generations.
It speaks volumes about their character and their commitment to nurturing the musical traditions that are so dear to them.
They could have easily just mourned his loss, but they chose to turn their grief into something positive, something that will inspire countless young musicians.
It's a testament to the enduring power of friendship and the belief in the transformative power of music.
It's a beautiful way to carry on Cuadrado's spirit and ensure that his contributions to Colombian music are never forgotten.
And it's a reminder that even in the face of loss, there's always hope and the potential for new beginnings.
It's incredible how Vives has managed to weave together all these different threads, music, social impact, cultural heritage, even personal loss into this tapestry of a career.
Yeah, it's a testament to his authenticity. Everything he does just feels so genuine, driven by this deep passion for his country and its people.
And that passion is contagious. You can feel it in his music, and it's clearly inspiring a new generation of Colombian artists.
Oh, absolutely. Artists like Camilo and Marta, they're incorporating vallenato elements into their own unique styles, showing that tradition and innovation can go hand in hand.
Yeah, it's like Vives has opened up this whole new world of possibilities for Colombian music.
He has, he's broken down barriers, proving that music from Colombia can resonate with audiences worldwide, and he's done it all while staying true to his roots.
It's a powerful reminder that we don't have to abandon our heritage to achieve global success.
In fact, embracing our heritage can be our greatest strength.
Totally.
It's what makes us unique, what gives our art its soul.
And Vives embodies that idea perfectly. He's a global icon, but he's never forgotten where he came from.
And that's why his music resonates so deeply with people from all walks of life. It's a celebration of culture, community, and the enduring power of the human spirit.
As we wrap up this deep dive, I'm struck by how Vives' story goes beyond just music.
It does. He's a symbol of hope, resilience, and the belief that we can create positive change through our actions.
He's shown us that music can be a powerful tool for social good, for cultural preservation, and for building bridges between people.
His legacy is one of passion, purpose, and an unwavering commitment to making the world a better place.
And that's a legacy worth celebrating. So as you go about your day, let the rhythms of Colombia and the spirit of Carlos Vives inspire you to embrace your own heritage, to use your talents for good, and to never stop believing in the power of music to connect us all.
What a beautiful thought and a fitting tribute to the incredible journey of Carlos Vives.
We'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.